Hello! Hello and happy Saturday, everybody! How's everyone today? Also, Glaciaris, or Glaciaris, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name, but it looks like it might be Glaciaris, or Glaciaris. Welcome! Welcome to the stream. My name is Axaeon. I'm a philosopher VTuber from beyond the stars, beyond the emptiness. And I enjoy making content about philosophy, but also playing thought-provoking games, like this one apparently is. Now, I will admit, I have not heard too much about this game. I don't know a great deal about it. I've mostly tried to avoid spoilers. But I do know it's a very recent visual novel, and apparently quite thought-provoking, so I thought it would be good to play on stream. I know it has something to do with the world ending, and people's final phone calls, and trying to set right their final regret, trying to fix their final regret. And I know our character has a role to play in helping people fix their final regrets. So I'm looking forward to experiencing this with all of you. By the way, chat, tell me if the game audio is too loud. I think it should be mostly pretty good right now, just judging how it looks in OBS. But sometimes it can be a little tough to tell with this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to diving into this game. Oh, it's okay. Its Spanish might be difficult to pronounce. Oh, yes, I'm afraid my Spanish is not very good. Let's see, Glaciaris? That's my best attempt anyway. But anyway, chat, let us go ahead and we'll click new game. The audio, it's okay? Okay, great. Thank you so much for letting me know. Health and safety when I play the games. Flashing lights and strong visual effects. Okay, so there's a good warning, chat. That if those things bother you, just take heed. Supports autosave. Okay, yeah, autosave. Good old autosave to the rescue. For the best experience, we recommend playing with earphones or headphones, allowing you to enjoy a deeper sense of immersion. Yeah, so I almost always play with earphones or headphones to help with immersion in games like this. I hear noises from afar. Darkness surrounds me, stretching on without end. Past and future feel meaningless here, as if time has come to a standstill. Where am I? I can't remember anything. Ooh, strange voice. Nothing. Nothing at all? But of course, that's because you've lost all your memories. Ooh, did someone speak to me just now? Ah, good to know your ears are working properly. You'll need them for the spirits who wish to talk to you waiting on the phone. After all, you are the world's last confidant. That is why you must speak with them and save their souls. What are you talking about? You are the only one who can save them. After all, you are... Wait. What is this place? It's so dark. Am I... Oh, ooh, here I have my choice. Oh, by the way, it looks like maybe I need to move myself a little bit so y'all can see more easily. There we go. That's a little better, isn't it? Am I alive? Am I dead? Ask him, am I dead? That took me by surprise a little bit there. I was not expecting a sound that loud. Am I already dead? Indeed, you are already dead. Let me lower the game audio a little bit. No, perhaps that's not quite right. You exist in a state of limbo, a superposition of life and death. Do you understand what that means? Well, tell him not a clue. Because I kind of understand it, but I want him to explain it more. Not a clue. Well, I expected as much. You need to force yourself now. It's only natural your mind would be hazy right now. Just remember, you have but one duty. Save the spirits stranded in limbo via phone. Now go forth and save those in need. It's a really solid soundtrack so far in this game. Yes. Who are you? Who's this person? They're like my spirit guide. I get the feeling they're a fellow spirit who's sent to help me on my quest to be the world's last confidant. Oh, there's a phone ringing. Should probably get it. Who am I, you ask? Do you really wish to know? Yes, I want to know the truth. If so, I will gladly oblige. Oh, that's a really cute cat. Maybe I can pet it with the cursor here. But first things first. Answer the phone. Only then shall I tell you my name. Okay. Well, reach for the phone. Ooh, I could do nothing. That's kind of intriguing. But so far the cat has given me no reason to distrust him or her. So I shall do as the cat asks. Reach for the phone. Good. Just like that. You needn't hesitate. There's nothing to fear. Oh dear, one moment of hesitation, and they've already hung up on you. Oh, was I supposed to click the phone? I thought I could just click anywhere and it would naturally pick up. Okay, maybe I need to like play this game more proactively. You kept them waiting too long. No wonder they gave up. Oh no, does that mean their soul's gonna be damned to hell for all eternity just because I didn't pick up the phone in time? Hello? Are you there? Do you hear me? I'm talking to you, Mary. Oh, that's my character's name. Is Mary. Mary. Is that my name, Mary? Indeed it is. It's what everyone calls you. Mary is, without a doubt, your name. Although even that doesn't seem to be ringing any bells. You really don't remember anything, do you? No matter. Mary, keep a close eye on this phone. Everyone on the other end is counting on you to answer. They all want to talk to you very much, and that is why you must begin. Or so I say. You have no idea what I speak of, do you? I don't. Or I do. I mean, I think I know enough about the game's context to say I do, but I also just want like the full explanation, you know, just to make sure we're all on the same page here. So I shall tell him, I don't. Yes, like, why does this duty fall to me? That is the main question I'm wondering now. No, I don't. What must I begin? Well, that can only be one thing. You are the world's last confidant. The world's last? Wait, I don't understand. What do you mean, the world's last? I can't remember anything. This is all so confusing. Calm yourself, Mary. Do not fret. I'm certain your lost memories will return in time. Besides, we have more important matters to discuss. So my lost memories are going to return to me as I play the game. Come now. Listen closely. Do you hear that, Mary? Those sounds. Those are the voices of the lost souls, shrieking, crying out with regret. Endless wails filled with grief and indescribable suffering. They all blame themselves for everything, each and every one of them. Tell me, Mary, can you hear them? Yes, I do hear them. I think I hear something. It sounds like a bell jingling. Is that the sound of regret? I think I hear something. Yes, as you should. Those voices are saying, we don't want to die. Ooh, they regret their death then. They want to keep living. We still have so much to live for. We must live on. They have yet to acknowledge the apocalypse and are suffering because of it. The apocalypse? Yeah, what happened? Wait, the apocalypse? Indeed. There was an apocalypse. No, perhaps I should say, there will be an apocalypse. There's going to be an apocalypse? When? In 21 nanoseconds. Wow, that's really soon. Yes, everyone will die in 21 nanoseconds. Or you could say, they were still alive for 21 more nanoseconds. Mary, can you comprehend how long 21 nanoseconds is? Or rather, how short? A nanosecond is a mere 1/billionth of a second. Yes. Oh, also, hello, chat. Well, Tia says, I just got home. What did I miss? Not too much so far, although it does feel like even though I haven't played the game very long, so far it's very trippy, very strange, but an interesting visual and audio style to this game. So far I quite like it. But apparently I'm the world's last confidant, and part of my role in this superposition between life and death that I currently occupy is to help comfort souls who have recently passed away, people who have recently passed away, and now their souls feel regret. And there's apparently an apocalypse, and everyone is going to die in 21 nanoseconds, and I have to comfort everyone. And a cat is my spirit guide, and the cat has instructed me to answer the phone, but I was too slow earlier, and apparently the spirit hung up, and so now I don't know what happened to that lost soul. They're probably suffering and regret for all eternity because I was too slow picking up the phone. Yeah, that's basically all that's happened so far. Nice, I've arrived here early on stream. Oh, welcome. Ice Cold Gentleman. Nice username. Sometimes that's what you need in life, you know, is an ice cold gentleman just to like hang out and like crack open a few brews with and just be like, you know, just talk about like work or talk about the weather. That's what I think of when I see your username. But yeah, like that seems like what the cat's telling me now is basically like it's over. Or it's going to be over for everyone in 21 nanoseconds. It's so short that you don't even have time to think of your loved ones before you perish. This world can no longer be described as either dead or alive, only both. A world trapped between two concepts where its people can neither reunite with their loved ones in life, nor be grieved by their loved ones in death. Oh, and there's my character. Mary is her name. That's the character I'm playing as. Oh, it sounds simple then. Yeah, very much is. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, like we all grasp the idea. I'm sure this game's not going to throw any further twists at us. I'm sorry. I really don't follow. What in the world happened? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And why am I here? What happened to me? Asking the good philosophers questions. Mary, it's only natural that you cannot grasp the full picture at this point. We must first restore your memories and those of the world, one step at a time. I see. So he's going to feed it to me slowly then, the knowledge that I seek. Not going to give it to me all at once. Going to make me work for it. Oh, Tylenol, hello, welcome. Sup, you're dead. Get a move on. Done. Yeah, so far the cat just seems to be kind of giving me a real baptism by fire here in this new role as the comforter of the dead. Thanks, and it is... Oh, ice to meet you. I see. Ice to meet you. Okay, nice. Well, I shall remember that. Ice to meet you. And for... Oh, the phone's ringing again. Okay, time to comfort a lost soul. For your first step, why not begin by answering the phone? What's the point of that? Okay. Seems like my character is maybe a bit of a nihilist here. I'll say it once more. You're the world's last confidant. But what does that even... Now pick up the phone and place it to your ear. Okay, good. I picked up the phone that time. Inner voice. I feel something unsettling coming from the phone. What should I do now? Listen to them, Mary, very, very closely. What do you... Put down the phone. No, I'm not going to put down the phone. I think I should listen. I want to see what this soul has to say. So it's called Schrödinger's call because of the phone mechanic. Well, I think partly, I mean, it did mention superposition earlier, like a superposition between life and death. And also, yeah, as Tyler says later, yeah, I think it might be because the cat is Schrödinger's cat, being in between life and death and guiding them to you. That's at least the best guess that I could give so far. There might be deeper reasons given later, but I think right now that seems like a pretty solid guess. Also, as you say, I used to meet you, something tells me this probably isn't just a cat. Or at least if it is a cat, it's a very extraordinary cat. But yeah, probably it represents something much deeper. Just a kitty? No, I don't think this is just a kitty. I think we're going to find out more about this cat and its special backstory as the game continues. So I shall listen. If I strain my ears, I can sense a presence on the other side. And not just one. I hear many of them breathing. What should I do? Say something or wait in silence? Maybe I'll say something and let them know that I'm here, and that I'm here for them. Is someone there? No response. Mary, you cannot begin without saying the magic word. There's a magic word. Also, I don't know if this inner voice is Mary's inner voice or if it's... At first I thought it was the other person on the phone, like the person who called us. But I might be wrong about that. Oh dear, have you forgotten that as well? Fret not, it's simple. It's what everyone says when answering the phone. Oh, yes. Hell. Heavens. Or hello. Chat, I'm a little worried because I feel like this is one of those choices that might influence the ending of the game. Like, depending on which one I pick now, it locks me into the good ending or the bad ending. I mean, I know the answer it's expecting is hello. What if I pick Heavens, though? I'm kind of curious about this one. Heavens. Heavens, if I'm already dead, why am I here fiddling with the phone? No response. Oh, okay. So now it's going to force me. She finds her memories now. She finds out that, yes, hello is the magic word. Hello. Hello, is that you, Mary? I hear countless voices all talking over each other. Who are these people? Even if the world ends, the cat still has 8 lives left. Oh, yeah, true. The cat's in a good position here. Moshi Moshi. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. Moshi Moshi. But somehow it sounds fitting. Like maybe that's the cat's name. Hello, I'm a cat. Well, I guess the cat could say that. Or you could say like, hello, there's a cat here with me. I was thinking the title is fitting because of the premise of a phone operator who works in purgatory. Yeah, it is kind of a fitting title. So far there is, I think, a very nice, very tight, well thought out connection between the game's visuals and its story content and the audio. And also like the title. You can tell a lot of thought went into this game. So these are all the voices. Everyone has some unfinished business to resolve before they die. Oh yeah, and I see up there, you can see all the people's messages. Please let me talk to her, I beg you. I still have so much to live for. These are the messages of regret from all the lost souls. Moshi Moshi is Japanese, basically. Hi. Oh, I see. And that's a good point there, Glaciaris. You could always say, yeah, Moshi Moshi. Particularly if the lost soul I'm speaking to is from Japan, or was from Japan. They might appreciate the familiar words. So everyone has some unfinished business. And it's the souls with that unfinished business who call me to help them resolve their business. And now, we've finally gotten through to someone who can help. To you. Unfinished business. Who are you people? We know, Mary. Life was always a cruel mistress to you. How was life cruel to me? However, the convictions you held allowed you to become the world's last confidant. To live on your own, or to live for another. Which was your last conviction? Which was your conviction? What are you talking about? Convictions? I never... So it seems like she was chosen for this role because of her convictions, her beliefs. They uniquely suited her to the task. Yeah, that's what you say when you pick up the phone in Japanese. Oh, so it's a phone greeting. Yeah, interesting to me that English doesn't really have that as much as other languages do. I think Chinese has the same thing. Like, wei, I think, is the Chinese phone greeting, and French has allo. Yeah, it seems like English is kind of lonely in not having a phone greeting. Yeah, I'm kind of new. I got a chance to watch a live stream in a good hour. Oh, well, we're glad to have you here. It's always good to see new faces, Glaciaris. And you've given me some helpful knowledge about Moshi Moshi. I did not know about that before reading your comment. Moshi Moshi Mary Desu. Oh, okay. So I guess that would be like the full greeting for Mary picking up the phone. Mary, answer them. Just speak from your heart. That's all you need to do. Okay, I can do that. I can speak from the heart. I can't answer that. I don't remember. So I'll tell them I don't remember. Because I'm assuming that is the truth. That she can answer, she would be willing to answer. She just doesn't remember at the moment. But I don't remember. No, Mary. If you cannot remember, then say what you feel now. What? What's that supposed to mean? Come now, tell us your convictions. My convictions. Live on my own? I don't know. Ooh, or live for someone else. This is so hard because live on my own. I want to say my own well-being matters, my own dreams matter, my own plans. I shouldn't be totally servile to others. But on the other hand, I don't want to be egoistic. I think other people matter too. And there ultimately needs to be a balance. Which I suppose goes along with I don't know. Well, the I don't know is the closest one here, I think, to capturing that thought. But I also don't want to say I don't know, because then it sounds like it's being cagey. This is a tough call. Let's see, live on my own. I think if I say... I think I'll start with live for someone else, but then if it goes too far in that direction as the game continues, maybe I'll course correct and try to veer her back toward the direction of recognizing that she herself matters too. But for right now, we'll say live for someone else. Somehow I get the feeling that that's the one that actually happened, that that's the one that's most authentic to her character. We'll say live for someone else. I think it was, I want to live for someone else. They're all repeating my conviction. The voices, they're getting clearer. The spirits are converging into one. They're transforming into someone who shares your grief. I see. I think I'm starting to piece it together, chat. Her conviction was the source of a certain grief she had. Like maybe grief over not following her own dreams. And now she's going to help comfort a soul who has that same grief about their life. My grief. Speak to the clearest voice, Mary. Of course. I thought, I want to live for someone else too. But then, why didn't I save her? We could say it's not your fault, I don't know. Who's Leah? Have they mentioned Leah before? I don't think they have. But maybe I could start by just asking, yeah, who's Leah? Why are you pretending not to know? Guess it's not time for us to meet. Oh no, did I didn't think that was gonna trigger a bad answer response. I was just asking for some more context. Please, just listen to me, will you? Okay, yes, I shall listen. In my life, I also believed I want to live for someone else, just like you. So then why did my husband, Cyrus, abandon me? This is a new soul that we're speaking to. This is a new grief, a new regret. Okay, so I'm not going to ask who's Cyrus. Learned my lesson from the previous one. Say not a clue. Did you perhaps do something? Or it must have been tough. That's right. Oh yeah, so that one says, chat, if you can't see behind my... Yeah, must have been tough. I think this is the most empathetic of the responses here. So I shall go with it must have been tough. I love the art in this game. Yeah, the art in this game is super solid. Like, they really went all out with trying to make it as aesthetically distinct and cohesive as possible. It must have been tough. Do you really think that? Tough doesn't even begin to describe it. I can't help but blame myself all the time. I suppose you and I aren't ready to meet. What? Okay, I think I know what's going on here, chat. Any answer that I give to these initial questions is going to be marked as the wrong answer. It's the game's way of reinforcing that my character is still new at this, new at being the world's last confidant, and she's still finding her footing, you know? So there are going to be some moments where she has some initial kind of rough responses before she really gets the hang of it. Don't worry. I understand what you're going through. Our most tragic memories are alike, after all. So now it's like this soul is comforting me. That's why I can understand your feelings of, I want to live for someone else so well. And why I want to tell you something. I once did something so despicable, the whole world refused to forgive me. And so, even though I was his mother, I couldn't be with him. And one day, I realized something. I could simply pretend to be someone else and give him a call that way. I made up my mind then to no longer wish to live for someone else. So yes, Mary, our most tragic memories are alike. They are? Yes, our memories of family. My saddest memories are of my family. So it must mean your saddest memories are also of your family, right? My family, I don't remember them, or I do remember them. I think if I go with this one, maybe she'll start to gain her memories back. Yeah, what was her family like? I do remember them. I thought as much. You've already started coming to terms with it, I see. But it's fine. No need to agonize over it right now. Instead, please save me. Yes, I shall save you. But first, who are you? Did that end the call? Have I asked a forbidden question? Or maybe this is his way of showing me. Or her way of showing me. My name is Lucy. You and I share the same grief. Oh, I see. Now we hear her voice more clearly, too. Like we've made that initial connection. And now we can talk with her. Specifically, the feeling of, I want to live for someone else, as you said. It's pretty. Yes, very pretty game. Absolutely agree with that, Tylenol. I want to live for someone else. 1336, Lucy. Could that be how her phone number ends? Maybe her address. Okay. Put down the phone. It's getting pretty confusing. So if I put down the phone, does that mean I didn't get to comfort? I didn't get to comfort Lucy? It seemed almost like she was comforting me more than I was comforting her. Well done, Mary. What was that all about? Who was that? I'll explain that later. You should take a seat first. Come, there's a chair for you right here. What? Have you not noticed? You've been standing the entire time. Your legs must be sore. Have a seat. Okay, well, it's not giving me a choice here. So, time to sit down. This chair is surprisingly comfortable. As if it was tailor-made for me. I feel just a little calmer. Wait, this is no time to relax. I still have so many questions. Where am I? Yeah, what was that call all about? It's a good question, because it ended kind of suddenly. I thought we would get to talk to Lucy for a little bit longer. What was that phone call? I heard all of these different voices from the other end of the line. They all sounded so terribly sad. Oh. So the cat doesn't answer me, it just lets me ask the question and leaves me hanging? Maybe I have to ask both of them for the cat to answer me. Well, I guess progress has been made. Yeah, I mean, apparently some kind of progress. Like, Lucy didn't seem like she was too upset. Like, it sounded like she had sort of grief in the past, but it sounded like she was doing okay, more or less, in that phone call that we had with her. So I don't know, maybe we helped her a little bit? Anyway, maybe the cat will answer this. Where am I? Why am I sitting here alone in a windowless room? Or, well, not alone, I suppose. There's someone else in here with me. A mysterious cat I can't make heads or tails of. He's been staring at something this whole time. Also, notice the cat's wearing a little lock with a keyhole around its neck. I wonder if that's some foreshadowing. Could this be a clue that maybe we'll be able to unlock this later in the game, and then maybe we'll see the cat's true form? It's a possibility I'm going to keep in the back of my head. This cat. The phone. The cat probably knows something. I love how this response is just cat. Is that what I'm going to say? Just the word cat? Excuse me. There's still a lot I don't understand. Hey, are you listening to me? I am listening without listening. That is the sort of creature I am. This cat understands the nature of cats very well. Can you stop speaking in riddles? Now, no need to get upset. I'm sure your head is bursting with questions right now. I can answer all of them, true. But I don't believe you are ready to accept any of the answers at this time. Oh, that is so irritating when people say things like that. I know my impulse is always to say, well, like, try me, you know, just try me. And if I'm not ready to accept the answer, then, you know, I'll admit that you were right. But until then, just feels so patronizing to be told that. For all I know, maybe the cat is right. But I wish he would go ahead and tell me. Besides, you should focus on what's to come. And what would that be? That would be the next part of your duty as the world's last confidant. You must save Lucy. Okay, good. So we haven't forgotten about Lucy. Sorry. Oh, well. Okay. Apparently my character has forgotten about Lucy already. But we haven't, chat. We remember Lucy in our hearts. The lady whose existence you defined earlier. Lucy is her name. Whose existence I defined. Was Lucy a creation of my imagination? Yeah, I defined her? I'm sorry, you've lost me again. Mary, listen. It is not necessary for you to learn the rhyme and reason behind every little thing. He's getting frustrated with me. You are here to figure out why you are you. That is all. Now, with all that said and done, give Lucy a call and save her. So I'm starting to think that it's not just about saving others. Maybe in the process of doing that, I will save myself in a way. I'll figure out why I am the person that I am. And so the ultimate salvation will be for me as well. Call Lucy? Me? How? What am I supposed to say to her? That will be for you to decide. I'll be disappearing for a while. Wait, hold on. Don't leave me, cat. You're the only companion I have here right now. He just disappeared. Yes, as is the nature of cats to do. Who's Lucy and this phone? So I can't call to the cat again, because the cat's gone. Say, who's Lucy? That cat told me to give her a call and save her somehow. Can I actually get through to her with this phone? Behind those eyes are rage. Wait, chat, what if the cat is the final boss of this game? I'd be a little surprised, to be honest, because I don't think this is the kind of game that has a final boss. But if there were a final boss, I feel like maybe it would be the cat. But yes, bye, kitty. Just me and Lucy now. Lucy's number feels almost familiar somehow. Ooh, maybe the number's going to come to me in a memory. I'll just know instinctively which numbers to push. By the way, chat, you ever see a phone like this? A rotary phone? Not really used anymore, of course, but, you know, back in the day, this is what phones were like. And before anybody asks, no, like, these phones are before my time, even. But I do remember, like, hearing about these as a kid. Like, hearing about, like, oh, like, back in the old days, there were these rotary phones. I guess maybe in, like, the 50s, or... I'm trying to think of what decade rotary phones were mostly used in, or what decades, but... a very long time ago. Oh yeah, my great-grandma had one. Oh yeah. See, like, it's the perfect kind of phone for a great-grandma to have. It just fits so well with like the great-grandma aesthetic and rotary phones. They go together perfectly. Could the number be a year? 13? Oh yeah, it might be. Like, maybe Lucy is from 1335? But it was expensive. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess some rotary phones, they could get pretty expensive. But yeah, if I go with 1335, maybe that's how I contact Lucy. Yeah, like, and this phone on the desk. I used it to talk to a crowd of strangers earlier. Those phones aren't old, they're ancient. Okay. Fair enough. I think, yeah, ancient. In terms of, yeah, communication technology, rotary phones are pretty ancient. They sounded like they were in such agony, and they kept hounding me for an answer. To live on your own, or to live for another. That's right, yeah, they wanted to know my convictions. Which was your conviction? What did I say again? I live on my own. Well, I told her I live for someone else. And that was Lucy's shared grief, too. So I better pick this one again if I want to connect with Lucy. Right, that's what I said. I want to live for someone else. Then one of the voices became much clearer. A woman's voice. I think she was the one who asked me to save her. So that was Lucy. The answer is always 42. Okay. If 1335 doesn't work, Tylenol, We shall try 42 as a backup. Huh? What's this? It's a notebook. Where did it come from? A gift from the cat, maybe. Ooh, I can hit tab to consult my notebook. Something's written inside. Even though I was his mother, I couldn't be with him. So that's Lucy's regret. I have the same grief. I thought it was 1336. Oh, okay, you're right. Maybe it is 1336. You're probably right, Tia. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, I think 1336 is what it was. That does sound familiar to me. So we shall give that one a try, if it comes to it. 1336. We share the same grief. I couldn't be with him. What is all this? Did I write this? No, I don't remember doing such a thing. My mistake? Oh, no worries, Tyranol. I mean, to be fair, 1335 and 1336 are pretty close. So, I want to say yours is close enough. It seems there's more on the other pages. Let's see. You can turn to other pages using Q and E. I see. Turn the page with Q. Okay, yeah, 1336 for Lucy. I guess that's how I call her then. 1336. Is this what I think it is? Time to call her up on the phone. So I have to call Lucy. I don't like the sound of that, but if I must... Oh no, trust me, Mary, I understand. Calling people is one of the most awkward things in existence. Like, actually picking up the phone and being like, okay, like, I have to make a call to someone. Especially, like, if it's someone that you don't know, and you're like, oh, okay, I need to, like, call this, like, you know, insurance agent, or, like, sales representative, or, like, whoever it is that you're calling on the phone. Yeah, it's like hell in a nutshell. I guess at least for, like, introverted people, or people who don't like making phone calls. But I get it, you know, I get it. If I had to do this in the afterlife, like make calls to people, maybe that would be, like I would then infer, oh, like this must be like the personalized version of hell for me. This is how I'm being punished. Except not really in this case, because it sounds like the people that I'm talking to are nice and I'm getting to help them. But if it were making calls about, like, you know, sales or insurance or boring things like that, then just, like, take me to the, like, normal, like, more standard hell, where there's, like, fire and pitchforks. Yo, Leon makes fun of me for hating phone calls too. Okay, well, in a way, it's comforting to know that I'm not the only one. I think a lot of people are like this, though, even if they might not be inclined to admit it. I think there are a lot of people who, you know, the thought of making a phone call kind of gives them, even if not a certain anxiety, like a certain averse feeling, you might say, to it. Yeah, they're so awkward. I mostly avoid them if I can. Okay, so yeah, you all understand it. Thanks for adding that, Glaciaris. Sounds like you understand too, then, what it's like. Yes, but if I must... Let's see. What was her number again? I should check my notebook. Oh, I don't think I have to. I think we already remember it. You can open the notebook. Oh, it's going to force me to... Okay. This is like when you open Microsoft Word and it makes you take the tour. I guess this is the game's version of that. Okay. So here's the clue, chat. Yeah, I'm thinking 1336. Just seems like a safe bet with this clue that we have here. So there's... Okay, the page... Only 2 pages so far. So I just need to dial 1336. Okay, that's pretty easy. Oh, this is kind of cool, chat. You get to see how they actually used rotary phones. See, like, you put your little finger there on the 3, and then just rotate it over. Do it again. And then the later numbers will have you rotating the dial more. Just like that. More times than not, people I've known rather not make phone calls. Yeah, maybe it's these days the usual thing. Like, maybe it's more usual to not like phone calls than to like phone calls. Out of curiosity, How do you think VCs on Discord compare? I think I like them better, but I'm not sure why when they're both voice only. It's a good question you raised here. Because, yeah, they do have that parallel, certainly. I think part of it is that on Discord, well, you do have the profile pictures, which is maybe not a whole lot, but, like, it's something. There's at least some visual component. And also, like, if people are just, like, sitting at our computers, whenever, like, people make Discord calls to anyone, like, I guess usually they're at a computer. And maybe that just feels like a more familiar setting than holding a phone to one's ear. And also, like, with Discord VCs, like, if you are talking about a certain image or, like, a meme or whatever, you can just go ahead and, like, directly share it with the other person and send it to them in a way that's easier than over the phone, especially if you're using a rotary phone. So maybe that ease of access to a visual component might make it just a little bit easier. I think also with Discord, it just feels kind of casual in a way that using the phone doesn't. Like, phones to me feel a lot more formal than something like Discord. But I don't know if that's fully rational. Maybe that's just like a personal quirk of mine, finding Discord to feel just kind of, you know, informal and casual that way. But anyway, that's the best answer that I could give. Did the call go through? Or has it not connected yet? What should I do? Hello or stay? Oh, that's right. I need to use the magic word. But yeah, don't even get me started, chat, on texting in the days of rotary phones. It was a lot more awkward than with phones these days. They make texting so easy. On rotary phones, it was pretty tough. Yes, hello. Don't be scared. Just say something. Hello. Yep, there she is. Hello. Chat, we've made contact. I hear something. It's someone's voice. Hello. Nice to meet you. I think Mary understands the awkwardness that we feel, that at least some of us here feel, chat, around using the phone. Like, this is the kind of thing that I would say in this situation. Like, oh yeah, like, nice to meet you. Oh, good points. Perhaps it's also that you're generally either jumping in a scheduled meeting with someone or jumping into a hangout with a group of friends, both involving people you already know. Yeah, that's, I think, a big part of it too. It's that often it has that group setting, which makes things maybe feel a little more natural, a little less pressure. And who might you be? Come to think of it. Who am I? Chat, if you ever want to be like someone who goes into ultra philosopher mode, but in a way that really annoys others, whenever somebody on the phone asks you, like, who are you? Or like, to whom am I speaking? You can just say, who am I? Like, that's a good question. Random caller that I'm talking with. Who am I really? Who are any of us? And that's the moment where they will probably hang up on you. But still, in those few seconds, you will have made them reflect. And in that way, you will have answered the true calling of a philosopher. So know that Plato would be proud of you. Is Lucy a deer? I'm so bad at recognizing animals. I think she is a deer. Yeah, I think that's the right call that you've made on that one, Glaciaris. Who am I? And say, okay, I'm Mary. I guess she includes a question mark. Mary? Like, I think I'm Mary. Yes, your name is Mary. Oh, she's confirming it for me. Is it, though? I'm not really sure myself. Can we know anything, chat? I'm Mary. Yes, Mary. So now Lucy has helped my character resolve her crisis of identity, it seems. I've been waiting for you to call for so long. And now, you're finally here. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I waited and waited this whole time, I had faith you would call me eventually. So she remembered our previous call, it sounds like. She wanted us to talk with her again. She was waiting all this time for me to call. Is she Lucy? Yes, I was saying, I know you. You must be Lucy then. That's right. You have no idea how happy I am to hear you say my name. Say, Mary. You're our world's last confidant, right? What do I say? What does being the world's last confidant even mean? What am I supposed to do here? Mary, I wish to speak to you. Come, let's have a chat. Okay, yes, let's indeed. What should I talk to her about? I could talk about myself or about you. I guess this would be the path of somebody who's maybe not the most socially gifted, who's just like, oh, okay, well, by the way, Lucy, did you know that I like to play Magic the Gathering? And let me tell you about my decks. I have a blue-black zombie deck that is quite good. I spent a lot of time making the cards in this deck and, putting them all together. And also, here's some anime and some games that I like. And what else about me do you want to talk about, Lucy? There's so much about myself that I have to share with you. Somehow, Lucy seems like a very patient person, so I bet even if I did go that way, she'd probably accept it and just be happy to talk with someone. But I get the feeling Lucy has some things on her chest that she wants to get off, so I will say, about you, yes. Are we in the same boat? Is Lucy suffering from amnesia too? Lucy, do you not remember anything either? Is there anything you can remember? A few things, but there's also a lot that I can't. Then, could you tell me everything you do? That's a good start. Yeah, getting on the same page here. Of course. When I woke up, I was in this dark, dark world. I was so disoriented, I couldn't tell left from right or up from down, or even whether I was dead or alive. And then, suddenly, there was a phone in front of me. Before I knew it, I'd already picked up. And I heard a girl. What did she say? Oh, right, it was, "Who are you?" That is what I asked. She's remembering back to our previous conversation. Now I know. That call, it was from you. Mary, you defined my existence. That's why I'm here, able to talk to you. I'm not really sure how to explain it myself. But Mary, what I do know is this. We have something in common. I'm sure of it. What should I talk to her about? Oh. Well, we've already used the about you. Okay, so now it's time to talk with her about Magic the Gathering. People keep calling me the world's last confidant, but I have no idea what that means. In fact, I have no memories at all. Sorry, I barely even know where to begin this conversation. So we can help each other out, maybe, by helping ourselves find our lost memories. You've lost your memories. I can relate. Mine are slowly disappearing as well. Precious experiences, precious people. Who are you? Not gonna. I think that text is funny. It was kind of like how it just suddenly filled up the screen. Like when we clicked it earlier, who are you? And then suddenly the call ended and it was there's this major transition. I know I was not expecting that either. So I'm thinking that maybe where Lucy is right now, and perhaps my character too, is this odd space where we're sort of between life and death. And perhaps this is before we get reincarnated. Like maybe there's a future life coming, and now the memories of our old life are slowly fading away. But then maybe there will be a new life coming up. And our task now is to help ourselves find understanding, find clarity on our previous life, so that way maybe we can carry that understanding forward and do a better job of things in the next life. Just a hunch that I have, but I wouldn't be surprised to see this game go that way. They're all slipping away from me, little by little, but that's why I need you. Me? What for? The thing is, Mary, by talking to you, I feel like I can keep my most important memories from drifting away. Now that, I think, is one of those very deep compliments. The one where when someone says something like that to you, you know it's real, you know it comes from the heart. It's a very special thing to be able to hear someone say something like that. Important memories? Like what? Like, that's... No. I cherished them so much. How could I have already forgotten? Don't push it, or I'll wait for you to remember. I like both of these in their own way, but I think I'll wait for you to remember is kind of nice because... Actually, if I consult my notebook, maybe that will help me. So she has memories and regret involving her family. And she thinks she shares the same grief with me. Okay, that didn't open up any new options, but I'll say I'll wait for you to remember. I'll stay with you until you remember. That's right. Let her know that I'm here for her. Thank you, Mary. If you wouldn't mind, could you tell me about yourself, Mary? Yes, what should I talk to her about? I'll think for... We'll both think for a while, and we'll just share the silence on the phone. And maybe it won't be so awkward, because I feel like now Lucy and I know each other well enough to know that we're the type who can appreciate a shared silence together. Oh, I know. What Lucy said earlier, that we have something in common. I think the notebook mentioned something like that too. Oh, yes. Maybe I should check the notebook. I have the same grief. Okay. Nothing in the notebook is clickable except for the tabs. So maybe we could talk to her about the shared grief that we have. Yeah, words in the notebook. What Lucy and I have in common. We have... Oh, okay, I see. This is how it works. I checked the notebook a little bit too early, but now we are in business. I have the same grief. It's the same grief. Those words. My name is Lucy. You and I share the same grief. Specifically, I want to live for someone else, as you said. That's what Lucy said in the last call. Maybe I should ask her to elaborate. Lucy, when you said the same grief, what exactly did you mean? You see, Mary, you and I have experienced the same kind of pain and suffering. Remember what you said on the phone. That you choose to live for someone else. Did I say that? Yes, I think Lucy's right. I really did say that. Yes, you did. That's a lot of thinking to be on phone call. It is. Yeah, they're the type of people who seem comfortable with just having a moment to think, to pause and reflect. And I respect that, you know, that they're the type who don't feel that they always have to be having a word in, that they don't always have to be speaking. Very, very pensive, very thoughtful and reflective mood, I think, that these characters bring with them. And I felt the exact same way, even though we'd never met before. I felt this connection of sorts, like we'd bonded over our shared misery. I wonder, could it be that maybe we knew each other in life? Probably not, but I wonder if for some of these characters that will be the case. Like maybe they knew Mary when Mary was alive. I believe that's how you defined my existence. I see. I suppose in a bit I'll be able to ask about her family, but not yet. And why I believe you can resolve my unfinished business. Yeah, how can I help? Let me know. Is there anything I can do there? Could I ask for more details? What is your unfinished business, exactly? My unfinished business. It's... What was it again? I seem to have forgotten. Oh, now I have to help her remember. Oh dear. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked. You don't have to answer. I keep forgetting everything important to me. Oh, are you perhaps William? William? Is that her son? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. William. You're William, aren't you? Do I have to pretend to be her son and then she gets to talk with what she feels is her son, but it's not really him, but like that's the only way of her resolving her grief? Could that be where this is going? No, I'm Mary. No, you must be William. Admit it. Admit you're William. That's right, she doesn't want to accept the truth. Okay, I can't click on this yet. But I wonder if... Is it going to give me the choice of, like, telling her I'm William or not? Oh no, Lucy's convinced that I'm someone named William. Lucy, please, calm down. I'm sorry, but I'm not William. You know, I respect her for being honest with Lucy and, you know, trying to help Lucy see that she's not, in fact, William. I don't even know who William is. All I can gather is that there's someone very important to you. Stop. Just say it already. Say, I'm William, please. I'm begging you. Oh, no. How am I supposed to answer that? I'm William. No, I'm Mary. Sometimes it's better to stop and listen for a time. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's very well said. Nice to meet you. That's funny. Deer, because she's a deer. Ow. Yeah, like it's a painful situation. So I think you're right to say ow, glaciars, but I will admit I did not make the connection that you draw just now. Nice to meet you, where you say, oh dear, because she's a deer. I actually don't know if the devs were thinking of that. They might have been. But that is a nice little play on words there. So, do I tell her I'm William? Or no, I'm Mary? I mean, normally I think I would go with no, I'm Mary, but given that we've already tried that several times, and she seems insistent on having us pretend that we're William. In fact, maybe Lucy even knows at some level that we're just Mary, but still, like, she wants us to pretend because there's something important that she wants to say, like, even just to a pretend representation of William. So I think we should go along with it, and maybe that will help her in the end. And say, I'm William. No. No, no! That's not William's voice! Don't try and fool me! What does she want me to do? Like, she tells me to say that I'm William and, like, gets on my case about it, and now it's like, okay, I do what you ask, and now it's not good enough. I mean, to be fair, I guess it's, you know, an emotional situation, so I can, you know, maybe understand to a certain extent, but I really don't know what she wants me to do now. Don't try and fool me. Maybe I have to, like, speak with William's voice somehow. Your voice sounds nothing like his. William. My William. My dear, sweet William. Okay, still nothing there in the notebook for us to do. He was so precious. Strange. I can't remember. So you all probably can't see it, chat, but actually maybe I'll show you what it looks like. See, in the bottom right there, there's the tab, the notebook option. It keeps showing up, which makes me think that we're supposed to use the notebook for something. No, this can't be. How could I forget William? Okay, yeah, that's just her phone number there. So I guess even though it's showing up on the bottom right tab notebook, we just have to ignore it for right now. Just say, how can I forget William? It's okay, maybe the memory will come back to you in a moment. Why? Why can't I remember anything? Lucy. How? Why? I want to see him so badly. My heart feels like it's about to burst in two. As strange a situation as it is, I think I can understand how, if your memories were being taken away from you, even of your family, then I think there's a part of you that probably would feel like, how could this be happening? Like, these were my most important memories. How could I have forgotten these? She screams out, no, my immersion is ruined. I mean, basically, yeah, when she was like, yo, your voice isn't William's. It was a kind of like, Mo, my immersion is ruined moment. Poor Mary, involuntary therapy. I mean, yeah, that's basically the role that Mary is being forced into here. The world's last confidant. The world's last therapist by phone, we might also call it. And yet, why do I not remember anything about him? William, you... Who are you? It's time to ask her again, Jet. Who are you? Mary, please tell me, who's William? Okay, I'm gonna make an educated guess. I think he's her son. Calm down, Lucy. What do I do? I think William is Lucy's friend? Son? No, father, maybe? Wait, the notebook might have the answer. Yep. Already ahead of you there, Mary. Been looking at the notebook this whole time. Even though I was his mother, couldn't be with him. Yep. I think that's the clue that we need. That he was her son. Son. Lucy, William is your son. I'm sure of it. My son. Yes, that's it. William is my son. Mary, please tell me. Why is this happening? Even as we speak. My memories of William are fading. I'm trying to hold on to them, but they keep slipping away like grains of sand. Mary, please, tell me about William. Anything will do. Anything? That just makes it harder. It's self-explanatory, easy. Yeah, luckily the clue there was pretty easy to follow. If it had been a more cryptic clue, a more subtle clue, it would have had a little more trouble. But I guess they start us off easy in this one. Well, I'll go, I got an idea for something to ask you. If the year was, say, 2024, and you got a letter from me explaining that in an alternate timeline, we'd already met under such and such circumstances. Would you believe me? We'd already met under such... I think I would be inclined to believe that. Or at the very least to be in a state that's very close to believing it. So, like, especially like if, for example, the letter was able to tell me things about myself that couldn't plausibly be explained any other way, then I think I would be inclined to believe it. If the letter was just saying, like, oh, like, we met in an alternate timeline, but, like, it didn't tell me anything, like, if that was the entire content of the letter, I think I would be a little more suspicious. But tell me if I'm getting you wrong, Tia. What I imagine from reading your comment is that it would be, like, the fuller type of letter that would explain, like, oh, like, here's what happened in this alternate timeline, and, like, here's what you did, here's what you said. If it had a bunch of detail like that, and I was thinking, like, oh yeah, like, all of that sounds really true to me, and it doesn't seem likely that anybody would have, like, any other way of knowing me this well, then, yeah, as strange as it'd be, I think I would be inclined to believe that. I'm not sure if I would... I think I would just suspend judgment on what the broader explanation of it might be, but I think the way I would look at it is just, oh, well, there's a lot in science that we haven't figured out, and, you know, the nature of the universe, and something strange must have happened, and how beautiful it is that somebody now who encountered me in this alternate timeline is now reaching out about it, you know, and I get to know about it from this person. I think that would be my view of it. If I were to say something like that to you, would you believe me? I'm guessing probably so, but I don't want to make any assumptions. Yeah, anything. That just makes it harder. Don't know. Yes, words in the notebook. Well, okay, I could tell her that she was his mother, but I think she already knows that from the fact that he's her son. Of course, it does sound like kind of a sad memory here when she says I couldn't be with him. But maybe it wasn't her fault. Maybe it was something that, like, she looks at herself as a failure, but really there was no way she could have done any better. I'm wondering if that might be the case. Say, Lucy, in our last call, you said, even though I was his mother, I couldn't be with him. That was... Yes, it was that day. I was running as fast as I could. My lungs were on fire, but I kept running somewhere. Lucy, are you okay? It was a town. Some random town. Random. No, I knew this town. Lucy, did you remember something? Why was I... Right. I was trying to escape. I was running for my life. What were you running from? Their prying eyes, all staring at me. I had to hide. Everyone in the town was staring at me, judging me. Judging her. I wonder, maybe she was like a single mom, and there was like a lot of stigma about that, and that's why people were judging her. Otherwise, I don't know why. The whole city? Yeah, why? Why? Because I sinned. Yeah, maybe this is like a Scarlet Letter type situation. I committed a grave sin. I wanted to escape their judgment, so I ran and ran and ran until I arrived somewhere. Where was that? Where was that? the place I went to. It was a phone box. And that's where she called me. Right before the apocalypse, she managed to call me. I opened the door, and I thought, I can finally speak to William again. Wait for me, William. Lucy, are you still there? Hello? Let's put down the phone. I'll call for her again. Lucy, are you okay? What happened at the phone box? Did Lucy hang up on me? Suppose I have no choice but to put down the phone. The call cut out. Yeah, I don't know if I was able to help her out, chat. I tried. But the call had kind of a dark ending. I hope she's okay. Spooky? A little bit. A little bit spooky. Now the year is 2024, about a year before we are destined to meet, and I'm wondering if you still remember me. That would be a very intriguing letter, opening to a letter to read to you. I think if anybody said something like that to me, even if I wasn't sure yet whether I believed the letter, I would definitely want to meet them. I would want to hear more about what they had to say. Because she's a deer? Judgmental much? I'd be surprised if it's just because she's a deer. I get the feeling that in the world of the game, it's a world of anthropomorphized animals. I can't say that word. Anthropomorphized animals. So I get the feeling there's deer and cats and maybe even like whales and like bears and things like that. So I get the feeling that the deer, like her being a deer, probably was not the issue. They judged her for the despicable mistake she made, maybe. Yeah, I think that... I mean, my best guess is that, like William was her illegitimate child, and she was a single mom, and maybe that was what she was running from, was people's judgment. I guess in the society that she lives in, or that she lived in, that was a harshly stigmatized thing. No, you missed my previous oh, there was a previous comment? Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, I missed... Yeah, you're right, I did miss that previous comment. Imagine if it was like another timeline. We met and formed a philosopher VTuber group with a guy named Karis, and we had so many good times together, but somehow the timeline got rewound. Oh yeah, about a year before we were destined to meet. Wondering if you still remember me. Okay, yeah, in that case, I think that I would be pretty inclined to believe that kind of letter. Because in 2024, like I knew about VTubers and liked them and watched them, and I think had maybe vaguely considered becoming a philosopher VTuber at some point, but it was not something I'd really talked to anyone else about. And so if somebody just sent me a letter saying, like, hey, we did this in an alternate timeline, I don't know how... I wouldn't be able to come up with any explanation that other than, oh yeah, like what this person is saying must be true. So I would believe that letter. And yes, I'd believe you, X, but I'd probably cry at the notion of having forgotten such a precious friend. Oh, well, that's a very sweet thought to you. But if it makes you feel any better, I would understand the... I would not blame you for the forgetting. I would just be like, oh, okay, that's an artifact of the timeline change. People's memories do not persevere, but it's okay. There's always a chance to make new memories. That is how I would look at it. What would the whales even do? Take up space? I feel like the whales would be good at being like a water ferry type thing, like to shuttle people from like across rivers or across lakes maybe. Like maybe that would be one thing, like one line of family business for whales. They could be like, hey, if you want to get to this island here, just like take a ride on my back and I'll take you there. I'm sure they could do many other things besides, but that was the first thing that came to mind. It's just one thing after another. And I can't wrap my head around any of this. Let's see, anything else? Okay, nothing else in the notebook. Nothing new there. Yeah, about that last call. Don't know if I was able to help Lucy out much. What was all that about? Who is Lucy really? Was she someone I knew and just forgot? I can't tell. All I can say for sure is she had a son named William who she really wanted to speak to. And apparently she tried to call him from a phone box somewhere in town. Did she ever manage to speak to him? I have no idea. Oh, maybe the cat can give us some answers. It's been a while since we've talked with the cat. Is that cat ever coming back? No, I am not. As I have already come back. Oh, there you are. Mary, it's best you not overthink things. Goodness, where did you run off to? Hee. Ponder where I am, and I am already back. Then blink, and I am gone once more. Yes, this cat is very true to the nature of cats. Like, this cat captures the essence of just what a cat is. Such is the law of us cats. See, exactly, this is what I'm saying. The law of cats, is it? Never mind. I'm not going to bother. I wanted to ask you something. Mary, before you do, be sure to take notes about your call in your notebook. Notes? Why? Why? Mary, you've been awfully forgetful as of late, no? Taking notes can only serve you well. The more detailed, the better. Best you get into the habit of doing that for all your phone calls from now on. Questions can come after. Yes. I think I should take some notes. Just need to write down everything Lucy and I spoke about, right? What did we talk about? What should I add? Her son, William. Yep, I feel like I want to draw something. Oh, yes, the phone box. I think I did a pretty good job. That is a really solid job. Like, excellent job drawing that phone box. Well, Mary, you're really good at drawing. Ever thought of becoming an artist? Me? An artist? But the world has ended, hasn't it? Who's going to see my drawings now? She brings up a good point there. You've got a point. Still, what a shame to waste a gift like that. Honestly, you're so careless. I wrote everything down like you asked. Can we... I just realized I forgot to do something very important. Ooh, even the cat forgets in this game. What's that? I never told you my name. Oh, okay, we get to know the cat's name now. You may call me Hamlet. I see. One who has pondered for eons the dilemma of whether humanity deserves life or death. Is this cat the one who decides whether humanity continues? A pleasure to meet you. Now write that down. Fine, I'll add it to the notebook. There's something kind of funny about taking orders from a cat. I mean, I guess that's what people do with regular cats anyway, more or less, when they, like, feed it. So the cat's name is Hamlet. I can imagine the possibility of such creatures. Oh, like the whales from earlier. It's kind of an amusing possibility to imagine. Correct. Although, I feel it to be a tad lacking. How so? Eureka! My full name is... Toby, not Toby. To be or not to be. Hamlet. A little on the nose with that one. The cat is God accurate. That is how cats see themselves. With dogs, I guess it's the reverse. Like, they think you're God, but cats, they think they're God. Just gonna call the cat Ham. Yeah, not a bad name for a cat, I suppose. Especially like if it was a cat that's on the rounder side, like one of those fat cats. Could see Ham being a good name for that kind of cat. Thoughts? A dashing name, is it not? Okay. Now I sense this cat has a little bit of vanity. Bit of a vain streak in this cat. Looking for praise from me. Like the obvious compliment fishing. Come on. Yes. Dashing. Sure. You can just tell, chat. She's 100% sincere here. To be, not to be, Hamlet. Got it. So, Hamlet, there's a lot I want to ask you. First, what happened to Lucy earlier? Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. Oh, but first, answer the phone. No, not another one of these. Lucy's unfinished call, that is. The final call of her life will soon be... Oh, okay. The final call of her life? Should I really answer it? Indeed. Okay, yes, I shall answer the call. Not to be the most common middle name. It is unique. You got to give it that. So you raised a good point there, Tia. Yeah, the way dogs look up to you is really endearing. It is. Especially like the big dogs, or the ones that, like when they try to jump on you. It is quite cute. So the cats are still bossing us around? Well, I guess something's never changed. Yep. Yeah, cats bossing people around. That is a tale as old as time. All right, the magic word. Hello. There's no response. Mary, can you not hear something on the other end? Oh, I hear it now. Is something there? That sound, could it be? It's Lucy when she's running away from the town. Someone running. Is that the sound of someone running? Indeed, those are Lucy's footsteps. Lucy. Yes, it was that day. My lungs were on fire, but I kept running. Upon arriving at the phone box, she made the final call of her life. And the person she called was it. It was you. Hello, William, is that you? Or she tried to call William, but it looks like maybe somehow she got me instead. You're William, right? Oh no, this is such a hard one! Wonder, is there like a save in this game? Oh, okay. I don't think there is. Oh, wait, actually, I just realized these are both the same answer, essentially. I misread it earlier. I thought this one said, I am William. So this one says, no, I'm Mary, or I'm not. Okay. So this one gives her a little bit more detail. At least tells her that it's not William and it is Mary. This one just says, I'm not William. I'm thinking we'll tell her, no, I'm Mary. Okay, yeah, that makes this choice a lot easier. I was thinking we'd have to choose between telling her the truth and lying. And say, no, I'm Mary. Maybe she'll be able to handle the truth this time. But wait, now William is here. So I guess like we're listening in to their final conversation. Yes, I'm William. William. That's me. But who are you, miss? You're a stranger, aren't you? Come on, Lucy, tell him your name. Maybe she realized the name Mary? Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe so. Papa's not going to like this. He keeps telling me, never give strangers your name. Don't worry. I won't tell him. Really? Okay, can I hang up then? She needs to tell him that she's Lucy. She's his mom. Wait! I can't talk to you. Papa's going to scold me. Don't hang up. I won't hang up. Oh, I guess we get to like guide William's responses maybe? I can talk a bit more. I won't hang up. Yeah, I'll say I won't hang up. Or actually, no, I think it maybe like I'm saying at least some of these things, but maybe she hears it as William's voice. I'm hanging up. Wait! What's going on? I'm trying to speak, but the words won't come out. Mary, calm down. This is a recreation of a past call. What you are currently listening to is the final call between Lucy and William. Does that mean? Indeed, there's only one thing you can do. Listen to the conversation from William's side in silence. I can only listen? William, wait. Please don't hang up. Let me hear your voice a little longer. Are you outside right now, miss? I can barely hear you over the noise. Yes, I'm calling you from a phone box. A phone box? Why? Miss, who are you? I'm Aunt Kathy. Don't you remember? It's me, Aunt Kathy. I guess she didn't want to tell him her name because she feels ashamed of whatever sin it was that drove her out of the city. Aunt Kathy. You know, Lucy's friend, Kathy. Oh, Aunt Kathy. You're the lady who always gave us apples. Yes, you remember me. Good boy. Did you need something, Aunt Kathy? I was asked to deliver a message from your mama, Lucy. From Mama? What is it? Lucy wanted me to tell you something. Mama. What would Mama ever want to say to me? William, listen. Lucy finally got out of prison today. She asked me to pass on the good news. That she's finally out of prison. Lucy, your mama, she really wanted you to know. Huh? Aren't you happy? Don't you want to see her? Papa told me your mother never wants to see you again. Because she's too poor to raise you, he said. Mama abandoned me. William, that's not true. Lucy wanted to see you again so much. That's what kept her going the whole time she was locked up. Don't believe your papa. Believe me. I want to believe you. I believe you. I know the cat said just to listen. But here it's forcing us to choose something. So I'd like to go with I believe you. I don't know if that's what William will say, but I certainly hope he does. I believe you. I don't believe you. Please, I'm begging you. Wait, if I pick this again, will he... Maybe it's one of those ones where just the repeated encouragement, maybe he'll eventually come around. Say, I believe you. I can't. Why should I? Mama abandoned me. No, Lucy wanted to be with you all along. No, yeah, Lucy wanted to be with you all along. Mary, it's futile. You cannot answer on William's behalf. The past cannot be changed. That's what's so hard about moments like this. You want to change things, but you can't change the past. All you can do is quietly listen and imagine what happened between them. Mama hates me. Papa said so. So you choose him over me. William, please. Once, just once. I want you to call me what you used to. Your papa's not the only one who loves you. So please, just once, if you could call me your... Please, call me... Mama. Yeah, Ma. Wait. Auntie, do you see that? The moon is falling. The moon? Everything's gone silent. So that was the apocalypse. Hello? Hello? In that moment, the moon fell to our world. Lucy, are you there? Please answer me. And all of humanity was turned to particles except for Mary. William, are you still there? How about Lucy? Lucy, what's the matter? Did something happen? Hello? William, can you hear me? William! Oh, Hamlet, yeah. Hamlet! Hamlet, where are you? Don't tell me you're gone too. I'm right here, Mary. Good. Hamlet, what's going on? Stay calm now. How can I? All shall be explained in due time. You should hang up for now. Put down the phone. Mary, have you hung up yet? How was it? The final call of Lucy's life. I don't know if I was able to help her or not. I guess that one we were just listening to the recreation. But William never got to answer. William never got to give his answer to Lucy's request that he call her Ma again. How can I possibly describe such a thing? What happened back there? Oh, I think it's time to take some notes on it. Oh, the game's not letting me take notes now, but that's okay. It'll probably do it automatically in a second. Also, I realized that was kind of an intense segment, so I'm a little behind on chat. I like small dogs best personally. Big dogs are nice, but they can also shove me over really easily. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's understandable. Small dogs don't really have that problem so much. Okay, lady. Yeah, I think with this one, one thing I like about it is that I feel like we know Lucy a lot better than we did at the start. And apparently Lucy felt that she shared a similar grief to us. I guess because the person she was living her life for was William. And in the end, she wasn't really able to reconcile with him. So maybe our character went through something similar. There are examples of children not recognizing their own parents in Xenoblade and Fire Emblem. I think this trope is always so sad. It is. Yeah, think of how devastating that must be from the parents' end to encounter. That's what my mother told me about my father once, and it was a lie. Though I think I've told you that, X. I think trying to turn your child against their other parent is really low. Yeah, I do think that is probably one of the lowest things a parent can do. Absolutely. Yeah, sorry to hear you had to go through that, Tia. I'll explain that now. But you must promise me you'll keep calm. Yes, I promise. The moon fell and crashed into our world. Human history came to an abrupt end. Far, far too suddenly for anyone to prepare for. And now, to put it in layman's terms, humanity is unable to properly die. On that fateful day, Lucy called her son. That very moment, mid-call, the moon fell. And thus, Lucy and William's phone call was left unfinished. Such instances are fittingly named unfinished calls. Now, doesn't that have a nice ring to it? An unfinished call. Why did the moon fall? The world reached the end of its lifespan. This is where we're getting deep into the game's lore. Lifespan. Indeed, believe it or not, even the world has a finite lifespan. You understand, no? Be it human or feline, when the time comes, they die. The world is no different. It had reached its time, thus it ended. Nothing more. Simple as that. The entire world ended? Just like that? Yes, just like that. Do you understand now? I don't. I can't believe it. I still don't entirely understand why the cat says that the world's lifespan is limited. Could it be that maybe the cat is the creator of the world, or at least part of a race of beings that created the world, and they decided to give it a finite lifespan? So maybe the cat is in some way behind all this? Say I don't. I still can't wrap my head around it. But strangely, I don't feel sad about the world ending. I never wished that it would go on forever, or anything like that, truth be told. Well, not that I blame you. Such is the way of the world. Is there anything else you wish to ask? There was, Nope, but yeah, well, yeah, what happened to Lucy? What happened to everyone? I want to ask both of these. We'll start with Lucy. The apocalypse. Is that why Lucy's suffering? Mary, she's in the same situation as you. Lucy does not grieve over the coming of the apocalypse, for that pales in comparison to the other matter weighing on her mind. Really? What could be worse than the apocalypse? Lucy's grief stems wholly from her son, William. The end of the world matters not to her. Everything is about her son, William. Indeed. Lucy's thoughts are filled with William and little else. The moon just happened to fall at the time. Just happened. There's got to be more to it than that. Something must have caused it. Yes, with no warning whatsoever, the moon just happened to fall. In the same way, even your life, Mary, will one day just happen to end. Cats and humans and worlds all just happen to meet their end. You will understand in full soon enough, for in speaking with Lucy, you have already brushed against the true nature of human grief. Whether the world ends or begins, none of it matters. Human grief always exists in isolation. Do you understand now? Perhaps starting to. Cat has Cube vibes. Yeah, the cat really does. Like even though the color scheme is very different, the way the cat acts and speaks, it very much is like Cube from Madoka Magica. So when the Earth becomes too old, a big old rock fall on it. Gotcha. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like there's got to be more to this. It's so terrifying to think about. Yeah, I think it is. Like the thought that someday it'll all end, and that's that. And there might not even be any warning or any explanation. It is a strange thought, and one that's difficult to find much comfort in the face of. So yeah, what happened to everyone? What happened to Lucy and William after the moon fell? Did they make it okay? I don't think they did. Not just them, the rest of the world too. What happened to them? They also reached their ends, of course. The moon crashed directly onto the planet. No one could possibly survive that. In 21 nanoseconds, that is, in mere billionths of a second, everyone will die. This, of course, includes you, Mary. I'm going to die? Indeed, you are still alive as of yet, but will soon die. Alive, but soon. Indeed, that is what I meant by a superposition of life and death. You, Lucy, William, all of you exist within this inseparable overlap between the two. Does that make sense? Oh, I think I probably should note this in my notebook. Oh, wait, still not like... I keep thinking it's going to let me note things, but then it doesn't. Okay, maybe after this next one. What happens next? Is there a new person that I talk to? Yeah, what's going to happen to me? You will be continuing your duty. Do I have to resolve all the unfinished calls that were going on when the moon struck? Which is to stay in this room and continue answering the phone. Just as you did with Lucy, you will greet the spirits with unfinished business and continue to speak with them. That is all. But I don't think I really got to help Lucy out, though. Maybe we'll get to talk with her more later. But I thought my role was to sort of help them process their grief. I'm just not sure if I really managed to do that with Lucy. It seemed like, in the end, she was more or less in the same circumstance as she was before. But maybe I'm wrong. It could be that maybe that brief call even helped her at least a little bit. I'd like to think so. I have to keep doing this. Needless to say, after all, you are the world's last confidant. Why? What for? Yeah, what's so special about me that makes me fit for this role? Why not? What not for? There's neither reason nor goal in this. Listen closely, Mary. There are many spirits in need of you on the line. And you are the only one capable of speaking to them. You say that, but I didn't sign up for this. I didn't even come here of my own free will. So you choose to idle away in your seat, ignoring the phone as it rings without end? Well, that is also a valid option. What do you want from me? As I've been saying, keep answering the phone. Keep being the world's last confidant. It appears I've spoken for too long. I shall be taking my leave now. Be sure to give Lucy a call. No, please, I still have more questions. How long will I have to do this confidant thing for? That would be until your memories return. So there's an important clue. Until my memories return. This process of making all these calls is indeed going to help my memories come back. Hamlet, wait! He's gone. I need to keep doing this until my memories come back. My memories. When will they return? Okay, I think, yeah, we need to make a note of that. Surely there's got to be more. Okay. Okay, looks like a false alarm once more. And we don't have any more numbers to call. But it looks like, luckily, we can pick up the phone and maybe call Lucy again. Which I'm glad to do, because I think that, like, it feels like Lucy's storyline, so to speak, is not yet finished in this game. I would have been pretty unsatisfied if there was no way to contact Lucy again. The way not Kyubey is kind of coercing Mary into this without respecting her free will rubs me the wrong way. I mean, yeah, to be fair, he did say, like, okay, you could just also, like, sit there and not pick up the phone if you want, but, I mean, come on, like, what kind of option is that? There doesn't seem to be an option to, like, leave the room and just kind of go and do her own thing. Seems like, yeah, the cat Hamlet there is either coordinating all this, like orchestrating all this, in which case, yeah, it seems kind of strange that he's forcing her into it. Or maybe he's not coordinating all, maybe he's just sort of a bystander, like an observer. Maybe he's not the one who's forcing her into it. I guess we really just don't know at this point what Hamlet's bigger role is in all of this. Like, if he's just a messenger, or if he himself is the creator, the one who shapes everything about this situation. Let's see, if I call for him again, will he come back? Hamlet went off somewhere again. I wish he'd consider my feelings a little more. Yes, well put. Well, if I call, yeah, maybe I can call Lucy and... Do I do what Hamlet said? Call Lucy, yes. Truth be told, I want to speak to her. Her unfinished call, was it? It was heartbreaking. But still, even if I did call her, what would I say? I need some time to think this over. Oh. Okay, apparently I can't call her just yet. Okay, time for the notebook, surely now. That's right. Before I call Lucy, I should go over what I know about her in the notebook. Yes, write down what we learned about William. Lucy has a son named William. He was the one she talked to in the final call of her life. Mid-call, the moon suddenly fell and crashed into our world. Huh? That's strange. His face suddenly popped into my mind. And I wound up drawing it, like my hands were moving on their own. Is this really what he looked like? I think it is. Pretended to be someone else. Something's odd here. Yeah, I guess Lucy knew if she just told him from the start that she was Lucy, maybe he would hang up immediately. When Lucy called William, she pretended to be someone else. She wasn't Lucy then. I think Lucy said her name was Kathy or Casey. Yes, Kathy. Aunt Kathy. Oh, that's right. Lucy told William her name was Kathy. I mean, I do wonder what happens if I pick the wrong answer for things like that. I'll jot that down. There must be a reason why she pretended to be someone else. Could it be? Ooh, maybe it has to do with the grave sin. Lucy said she committed a grave sin. That's why she was sent somewhere. Lucy was in a... Well, she was in a phone box, but yeah, I think the one that's relevant to this is the prison. Right, Lucy went to prison. I'll jot that down. So at some point, Lucy committed a grave sin and got sent to prison. That's why she was no longer living with her son, William. So then, William, who did he live? Well, he lived with his father. I wonder, in that unfinished call, William was very clearly a young child, which means he was most likely living with someone. But who? Who has William been living with? Papa. I gotta say, they're making these pretty easy for us. Luckily, these aren't too hard. Living with his father. They must have been living with his father, his papa, away from Lucy. Yep, we're filling this out quite nicely now, chat. I'll jot that down. But we still don't know what the father looks like. Papa. Papa? What is this feeling? She's remembering her own father, maybe. Saying Papa makes my heart ache. Is someone calling me? And could it be? Could it be Lucy? The call went through. And side note, I'm super intrigued by the story of this game. I really want to see where it goes. Yes, hello. Hello? Lucy? Oh, there she is. It's her again. Say, Mary. No, she knows it's us. She knows how to contact us. Say, Mary. You're our world's last confidant, right? There's so much I want to tell you. Will you listen? Please, Mary, I beg you. I'm scared. I'm a little scared too. Like, I hope whatever resolution we find to Lucy's story, it's not just relentlessly tragic. I hope there's some way we can help her. Are you sure you're fine with someone like me? Yes, of course. Okay. If that's what you wish, then I can try. Thank you so much, Mary. You're too kind. It also seems like whenever we help the characters out, they glow a bit. Have you noticed that, chat? The little glow that they sometimes show. I'm not sure how much help I'll be, though. My mind is... I can barely remember anything. But if you're still fine with that, then I'd be happy to listen. Of course, Mary. Thank you so much. What should I talk about with Lucy? Let's chat about anything. I think we should go to the notebook, and maybe that will give us the best chance of resolving, or at least helping her toward a resolution of some of these issues, some of these feelings. By the way, does this game's aesthetic remind you a little of the dream sequences in Scarlet Hollow? Oh yeah, very much so. And actually, since you brought up Kyubey earlier, it does kind of remind me of Magica Magica and the Witch World sequences of that anime. Might have been inspired maybe by both of those to some extent. Yeah, let's go to the words in the notebook. There's some gramophone book's prison. Gaining some of that EXP. Oh yeah, you know it. You know it. I used to meet you. So we were talking about her son William, and she was in a phone box. Lucy went to prison. I mean, I do want to ask her about prison eventually, but maybe if I start with that, maybe then we can get to her son William. And that will be kind of a better ending point than prison. So let's start with prison. Sorry if this is an uncomfortable question, but did you go to prison, Lucy? Prison. Yes, I went to prison. That's why I couldn't be with my little William. If I may ask, what were you in for? I'm not sure. What did I do again? Huh. I don't remember what I was sentenced for. I assume I must have committed a grave sin. But what was it? I can't remember. It's fine. We can talk about other things. What should I talk about with Lucy? Okay, yeah, how about the phone box? Lucy, I have something to confess. Your conversation with William in that phone box. I overheard a bit of it. Phone box? Oh, that's right. I remember now. When I got out of prison, the only thing on my mind was calling William. That's why I headed straight for one of the phone boxes in the middle of town. Lucy, I was wondering, why did you tell William you were Kathy? Kathy, right. I remember now. Kathy was the nice lady who lived next door. A neighbor, that's all. And I selfishly stole her name for myself. Mary, there's a good reason why I couldn't tell him who I really was. And what was that reason? I'm guessing it's because if she did, he would hang up on her. Is it not obvious? There's only one possible reason why. Huh? Wait. What was it? Why couldn't I tell my own son that I was his mother? What should I talk about with Lucy? Well, If we talk to her about William, maybe she'll remember then. What was William like? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. He was such a wonderful boy. Always so full of energy, a tad sensitive, but a sweet, cheerful boy nonetheless. And he always took good care of his things. He would never break them or throw them away when he got bored. He sure sounds like a wonderful boy. So a sweet, cheerful boy treasures things. Okay, noted. He really was such a wonderful son, and so kind as well. I wanted to be with him forever, more than anything else in the world. He had a dream, you know. A dream. Yes, he wanted to be something extraordinary when he grew up. And I wanted to be there by his side as he achieved it. I should make a note of this, yes. Future dream. Okay, noted. What should I talk about with Lucy? Oh, actually, if we go back here... Okay, good, we can talk about some of the new things. Yeah, what about this future dream? May I ask what William's dream was? Of course. Mary, the more I talk to you, the more I feel my memory coming back to me. Oh, great. So we are helping her. Wait, come to think of it, didn't this trope also happen in Scarlet Hollow? Tabby's letters from her father to her were hidden from her by her mother. Yes. I think you're right about that, Tia. Yeah, it seems like there is a kind of similarity in the trope being used there. William loved gazing up at the stars. Mama, look, look! There's so many pretty stars in the sky. It is a beautiful image there, wow. Mama, I know I've said it a million times, but I'm going to be a scientist. And I'm going to make an amazing plane that flies all the way to those stars. Like there. I'll fly to that big red star, and I'll bring some red stardust back home. And I'll give it all to you, Mama. You sell it to the pawn shop, you'll be rich for sure. Yeah, a scientist. I'll make you happy, Mama. Just you wait. William's dream was to be an astronomer. He really does sound like a kind boy. I should write about William's dream. I wanted to be an astronomer when he grew up. What should I talk about with Lucy? Is that something? Okay, we've already talked about that. I suppose now we only have this left as a choice. Let's chat about anything. Lucy, feel free to speak your mind. Nothing's off the table between us. A wonderful thing to say between friends. Thank you, Mary. I'd actually appreciate it if you led the conversation for now. Will do. By the way, now that I think about it, I wonder... Mary, while I was serving my sentence, who took care of William? That should be written in my notebook. Yes, indeed it is. Oh, actually, we could ask her about Kathy too, but Papa was the one who took care of him. I think his Papa was looking after him. His Papa, of course! While I was in prison, he was raised by John. John was a wealthy man who took custody of William in my absence. Have you heard of the Edison Hotel? he was the owner of that. The Edison Hotel? Yes, it's a giant hotel with an owl logo. William would even call him Papa, as if they were blood related. I see. So the owner of the Edison Hotel, a man named John, became William's adoptive father. Okay, noted. Hello, Mary, are you still there? Oh, yes, I'm still here, Lucy. Sorry, I was just jotting down some notes. Notes? Don't worry about it. Anyway, what was your relationship with John? I'd worked as a cleaner at this hotel, though it was only for a short while. I couldn't even afford food at the time, so I'd take the restaurant's leftovers. Is this the thing that she wasn't allowed to do? Is this the thing they sent her to prison for? And tried to smuggle them out for William. But I got found out by another cleaner. John forgave me, thank goodness, but in return, he asked me for permission to raise William as his own. He had no children, therefore no heir to inherit the hotel. Then one day, he saw me with William, who apparently caught his eye. Of course, I rejected his offer with all my might. No matter how poor I was, I could never hand over my dear William. But since I was locked up after, John was allowed to take William in. Was John a bad person? Was John a good person? So was John a bad person? I believe John was a good person. You believe? I mean, I know William adored the man enough to call him Papa. He must have treated William with kindness at the very least. That makes sense. Mary, please. I wish to speak to William again. Is there any way? I'll see what I can find. I can't. I doubt that I can. But it's too early to give up hope yet. I'll see what I can find. I understand. I can't make any promises, but I'll try my best to find something. I'll see if I can convince Hamlet to help. He may have a clue. Thank you, Mary. I'm counting on you. Mary, thank you so much. I'll tell William that I'm his mama this time for sure. Please call me as soon as you find a way. Promise me, Mary. Okay, I promise. Just hold on a little longer, Lucy. Maybe I can give her a chance to tell William who she really is. This first crossed my mind a while ago, but it's sounding more and more like John framed Mary for a crime to take William by force. Ooh, yes. I could see that. The way I interpreted it was like his forgiveness of her taking the restaurant leftovers was maybe conditional on her accepting his offer to give him William. But when she refused the offer, like he decided to press charges for her taking the restaurant food. But I could be wrong. Like maybe he just framed her of a more serious crime. I guess we really don't know for sure yet. I accepted Lucy's request. Okay, is there anything in there that I need to... Okay, yeah, I guess we've noted everything in the book. Okay, Lucy's request. What now? I do want to grant her wish, but how do I go about it? So her wish is to speak with William. Okay, so Lucy wants to call William again. And this time, she wants to tell the truth and convey her feelings properly. Maybe, just maybe, there's a phone number out there that connects to William. Oh, can we contact William and let him know the truth, and then maybe he'll be more open to listening to Lucy? I could pass that number on to her, and that would fulfill her wish. But who would know such a number? Maybe Hamlet? A certain animal comes to mind. Yes, why don't we ask Hamlet? Mary, your thoughts are written all over your face. Oh yes, that would make sense as well. Either way, I feel like it would help explain why she doesn't remember what crime she committed. True. Yes, very true. But there is only one answer. What is it? Null. So it's not possible. No? What's that? Sounds dull. It means something that doesn't exist. There is no such number that connects to William. You know, you could have put that in a nicer way. She does raise a fair point. Do you not care about Lucy's feelings? You heard how much she wants to talk to William. Surely there has to be at least something we can do for her. How so? This phone already does so many strange and inexplicable things. So calling William wouldn't be out of the question, right? The answer remains null. You're being quite difficult, Mary. Am I? Am I really? In that case, I shall give you one of Lucy's third party's numbers. Again, with the weird terms. It will connect you to a person who had some form of impact on Lucy's life. Besides William, that is. Now come, choose someone to call. Oh. So, can choose someone here. Kathy. Oh, I could talk to Kathy maybe. Or actually maybe even John, the adoptive father. Or I could talk with him. Okay, well, like I want to do all of these, but I'm worried that if whichever one I pick, it might lock me out of the others. So I'm thinking between these two. Like between Kathy and John. But which one? Which one? Like, I feel like Kathy has a better hope of being a nice person who listens. I mean, John is arguably more important to her connection with William, so it's like now he's sort of William's guardian. But maybe Kathy will be the most likely to actually help us. Yeah, I'm thinking let's go with Kathy. You wish to call Kathy? Yes. Alright, here it is. 6331 is the number. This number is part of the web of connections between Lucy and Kathy's extended inner circle. Wait. Stop overcomplicating things. Who exactly does this connect to? Ahem. Do not fret the details. The great mathematicians of yore never did. Huh? Isn't math all about the details? Just write it down already. Fine. Writing. Is this good enough for you? Mary, your handwriting. It's rather bold. I could write neatly if I want. Look at this page. Said I wanted to speak to William. No way, but I can give you a different number. And this is what you told me. Oh, so coldly. I think her handwriting is quite good. Hamlet's such a suspicious cat. He obviously can do way more than he lets Mary know. Still, his dialogue, it's funny. I like, yeah, like his side eyes at Mary, his little glances at her are pretty funny in his dialogue. But yeah, it's clear that there's more he's not telling us. I think you're right about that. Am I wrong? So I just need to call this number. Okay, so that was 633. I'm just gonna double check to make sure I'm right about that. Okay, yep, just as I thought. 6331. Mary, are you trying to call Lucy again, or do you wish to try? Yep, we're gonna try Kathy this time. 3, 1. There we go. Yes, hello. Who's gonna be on the other end of the line? It's so mysterious. Wait. This doesn't look like Kathy. This is somebody who's expecting Kathy to call. Are we talking to John now? Because he looks like he's dressed up like a rich dude, like a rich fat cat, in a very literal sense, a fat cat. With a top hat and cigar and everything. Yes. Who is this? Is that you, Kathy? I've been waiting for you to call for ages. Please, tell me it's you, Kathy. Spit it out already. I can't afford to miss Kathy's call. I'm Mary, I'm Kathy. Words in a notebook. Her son, William. You, that looks like a John. Yeah, I think Hamlet gave us John's number. That's one drip cat. That's right. Gotta admire the drip. Her son, William. Actually, if I just come out with this, he might not even care who we are. Maybe if we just confront him about William. Listen, do you know a boy named William? That's right. Come right out with it. Come right out swinging. Whose mafia boss cat is this? Yeah, mafia boss and cat's not the kind of combination you would normally think of. But somehow that's the one that this guy chose to go with. William. I don't know any Williams. I don't care about anyone but Kathy. So I guess he has the hots for Kathy, apparently. Spit it out already. I can't afford to miss Kathy's call. Okay. Should I tell him I'm Mary or I'm Kathy? Well, if I tell him I'm Mary, he's just going to hang up on us, so that's not good. So I'll say, yes, I'm Kathy. This is Kathy? I get the feeling my character is not a very good liar. Let's see if he buys it. Or is he going to just see through the lie immediately? Oh, Kathy, I've been waiting so long for you to call. Okay. Apparently this guy's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Since he just fell for that hook, line, and sinker. Wait a second. You're not Kathy. Do you take me for a fool? Okay. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Well, then who the hell are you? What do you want from me? Okay. So I'm Kathy didn't work. Let's see, if I go back to the words in the notebook. Okay, maybe if I go to this one, like if I tell him that we know he's John. Maybe Kathy is an important liaison for him somehow. Yeah, that's what it's looking like it might be. Say, would you happen to be Kathy's father? Kathy was Lucy's neighbor who always brought her apples. Who the hell is that? I don't give a damn about no apple lady. Well then who the hell are you? What do you want from me? None of these are really getting us very far. I mean, this guy's a tough nut to crack. Okay, I guess we gotta just tell him that we're Mary. My name is Mary. Ooh, I don't know any blasted Marys. Spit it out already. I can't afford to miss Kathy's call. I don't think that was the right prompt. Maybe not. Okay, now it looks like the right one is appearing. Who's Kathy? Well then, may I ask, who's Kathy? How do you know her? Oh, you want to know, do you? Then pipe down and listen up. For starters, my Kathy isn't a person. She's a cat. My pet cat. I'm waiting on a call from my cat, Kathy. Oh, I know the feeling, dude. Waiting on a call from your cat. Ah, my poor, sweet little Kathy. Where did you go? Cat? Cats can't make cats can make phone calls in this world, the world of the game. Cats can make phone calls? Of course they can. Look how offended he looks. I think we might have just offended him. At least, my Kathy can. She's a smart girl. Who cares if she's a cat? I concur. Cats can indeed make phone calls. Helpful note from Hamlet there. Quiet, you. Hey, what are you muttering to yourself about over there? Ugh. I don't have time to be gabbing on the phone with anyone but Kathy right now. If you're hogging the line, what do you think will happen when Kathy tries to call me, huh? I won't be able to pick up. Enough of this nonsense. Goodbye and good riddance. No, wait. Oh. He hung up on me. I don't think that went very well, chat. But now Hamlet has some explaining to do. Because I don't think that was Kathy we talked to. And he told us that was Kathy's number. He hung up on me. What was that all about? Suppose we'll have to ask the one who got me into this mess. Yeah, Hamlet, what was going on there? Welcome back, Mary. How was it? Your first call with a third party. Who was that just now? As I said, that was one of Lucy's third parties. So then, well, that clears things up. Yes, in English, please. The person who had some manner of influence on Lucy's life. That rude man? Really? Well, that one may have been a bit of a mishap. An unfortunate stroke of bad luck, really. A mishap? Luck is a factor in this. Then who in the world was I talking to? Well, given this and that, I'd wager it was Lucy's friends, relatives, neighbors, acquaintance, I suppose. Hate it when that happens. A complete stranger, you mean? If I were to hazard a guess, the person you reached was some ambiguous blend of the concepts of Cat and Kathy and Papa. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Or, no matter. You'll simply have to keep trying that number. You'll be able to better pinpoint the correct third party with each attempt, I see. After all, repetition is the key to success in any experiment, no? So I gotta make a bunch of awkward phone calls before I get the right person. So keep dialing that same number. Am I clear? Do I have to call again and again? Keep calling 6331 and I'll reach someone who influenced Lucy's life? How many times do I need to call exactly? What's with all the cat symbolism in this game? I don't know, but there does seem to be quite a bit of it. You know what I think it is that this game has a fairly mysterious plot. A lot of mystery going on under the surface in this game. And I think cats are kind of a mysterious animal. You know, more than most animals, when you look at a cat, it's easy to wonder, like, what's going on behind those eyes? what's going on with their life, you know, the way they live. It's often an air of mystery with cats. So it might be that that's part of it. At least that's the best guess that I have. I was hoping for him to say capiche. He does look like the kind of guy to say capiche. Like the mob boss cat. Maybe it was technically Kathy's number, just not the same Kathy. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, Kathy's number. We just got unlucky on the person picking it up. Yeah, because he's a black cat. Oh yeah, Hamlet is Schrödinger. Oh yeah, Schrödinger's cat. That's somehow that didn't occur to me until just now, Tia. But right, yeah, we talk about Schrödinger. Yeah, cats come up. So I guess that's maybe the more natural connection than the one I was thinking of. Well, chat, this has been really good. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes from here. But I think right now is probably a good point to end it on. And then if we end here, I definitely will be playing this game again on stream because I like the story and I like the... I want to see where it goes, you know, a story like this. So probably next week sometime we'll continue streaming this game. But in the meantime, I really want to thank you all for tuning in and watching it with me and getting to just explore the story and discover it with me. It was fun getting to hear your thoughts on the story and on where it's going. I do respect that the game has a very thought-provoking narrative, you know, and it seems like it's willing to explore emotional situations that I think a lot of games would avoid. So I really actually don't know where it's going to go from here. Black cat because of bad luck. Oh, right. You know, somehow that eluded my mind until you just mentioned it now. I used to meet you. That right, yeah, with black cats and bad luck. Maybe that is why bad luck is a factor in getting the wrong person on the other end of the line when Mary tries to call them. It's that Hamlet gave us the number, and Hamlet is a black cat, and black cats equals bad luck, so therefore we had bad luck. Axaeon had enough phone calls for now. Kind of, yeah. My poor introvert brain has to recharge for a moment from all these phone calls. But yeah, tomorrow won't be a streaming day for me. Gonna take a little break tomorrow and probably plan out my schedule for next week. But in the meantime, hope you all have a wonderful rest of the evening. So thanks for stopping by, Tia, and I used to meet you, and Glaciaris, and everyone else who stopped by. So yeah, hope to see you all again sometime soon. So goodbye for now, everybody. Goodbye.